In the fast-moving world of cryptocurrency, where fortunes are made and lost in a matter of hours, every day brings a new story. The digital asset market is a place where innovation meets unpredictability, and even seasoned investors can be caught off guard by sudden shifts. Big changes can happen in the blink of an eye, and the pace never seems to slow down. One moment, the market is calm; the next, it's a whirlwind of activity. On September 4th, 2025, EOS surged by over 10% in a single day, its biggest one-day gain in a year. This kind of movement is rare, and it sent shockwaves through the crypto community. This wasn't just a blip. It broke through recent trading patterns and caught the attention of investors everywhere. Analysts scrambled to understand what was driving the sudden momentum. When an asset jumps like this, it signals a shift in sentiment, a renewed interest from buyers who see potential. It's a sign that something has changed, whether it's market perception, new developments, or simply a wave of optimism. EOS hit 63.81 cents, standing out while other major coins were falling. In a sea of red, EOS was a rare spot of green, drawing even more eyes to its performance. This is classic crypto volatility. Fortunes can change fast. The market's unpredictability is both its greatest risk and its greatest allure, keeping traders on their toes. The real story isn't just the number, but what it means. Investors rallying behind EOS after a period of underperformance. Maybe it's new tech, a market trend, or coordinated trading, or perhaps a major partnership announcement that reignited interest. But the effect is clear. Confidence is back, at least for now. The mood has shifted, and with it, the possibilities for EOS have expanded. For anyone watching, this is a lesson in how quickly things can turn in crypto. It's a reminder that staying informed and adaptable is crucial in this space. A 10% jump is exciting, but it's also a reminder. What goes up can come down just as fast. The thrill of gains is always balanced by the risk of reversals. Crypto isn't a slow, steady ride. It's a market where you need to analyze, not just react. Quick decisions can pay off, but thoughtful analysis is what builds long-term success. Understanding these moves is key to making smart decisions. Learning from both the highs and the lows prepares you for whatever comes next. Don't just chase headlines. Look deeper, learn, and invest wisely. The more you know, the better equipped you are to navigate the ups and downs. This is your first step toward financial empowerment in the digital age. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, the crypto journey is just beginning. So, what is EOS? Think of it as an operating system for blockchain, like Windows or macOS, but for decentralized apps. EOS aims to make building and using dApps faster, easier, and cheaper than older blockchains. It solves problems like slow transactions and high fees by acting as a multi-lane superhighway, handling thousands of transactions per second. Unlike other networks, EOS users don't pay fees for every transaction. Holding tokens gives you access to network resources. This model makes EOS attractive for mainstream users and developers. EOS isn't just a currency. It's a platform for building the next generation of decentralized services. When you invest in EOS, you're betting on its ecosystem, the developers, the apps, and the users. Understanding this is crucial before investing. Don't just buy a token, know what it stands for. Smart investing starts with real understanding. Let's talk numbers. When it comes to understanding the crypto market, the story is always in the details, and EOS is no exception. On its big day, EOS traded at 63.81 cents, breaking out of a week-long slump that had left investors feeling uncertain. That's a 10% gain in just 24 hours, a solid move for any coin. But let's put that in perspective. EOS is still a long way from its all-time high of nearly $23, which it reached back in 2018 during the last major crypto bull run. In fact, EOS is down about 97% from that peak, a reminder of just how volatile and risky the crypto space can be, especially for coins outside the top tier. Over the past week, EOS actually dropped over 7% before this jump, moving between 56 and 73 cents. These swings can be nerve-wracking, but they're also where opportunity lies for sharp traders. The recent surge helped recover some of those losses, but it hasn't reversed the longer-term downward trend yet. For long-term holders, patience is key. Trading volume hit over $876,000 in 24 hours, a sign of renewed interest and activity, but still low compared to the giants like Bitcoin or Ethereum. High volume on a price jump is good, But with smaller coins like EOS, it can mean just a few investors are moving the market. This makes price action more unpredictable and sometimes more dramatic. One good day doesn't erase months of decline. It's important to remember that real recovery takes time and consistent positive momentum. Always look at the bigger picture. Price, history, and volume together tell the real story. Don't let a single spike cloud your judgment. Don't get caught up in the excitement. Analyze the data, question the trends, and understand the forces at play before making any moves. Crypto rewards those who look beyond the headlines. Stay sharp, stay informed, and always keep learning if you want to stay ahead in this fast-moving market. No investment exists in a vacuum, especially in crypto. On the day EOS soared, Bitcoin and Ethereum both fell, down 2.5% and nearly 4% respectively. This divergence shows EOS's surge wasn't part of a broader market rally. Smaller coins like EOS can move independently, creating both opportunities and risks. Bitcoin and Ethereum are market giants with huge market caps. EOS is much smaller and more volatile. It takes far less money to move EOS by 10% than it does for Bitcoin. Diversification matters. Holding a mix of coins can help balance gains and losses. But remember, smaller coins can swing wildly. EOS's jump is impressive, but it's a nimble ship in a sea of giants. Crypto is famous for its wild price swings. Why? The market is young and small, so even moderate trades can move prices dramatically. Speculation drives much of the action. Traders chase short-term gains, making sentiment shift fast. News, rumors, or even a single tweet can spark a frenzy. Regulation or the lack of it adds uncertainty, with every new law or rumor sending shockwaves. The technology itself is evolving. Upgrades or bugs can boost or tank prices overnight. Unlike traditional assets, crypto's value is tied to its tech and community. Volatility is the price of admission in this market. If you can't handle the swings, crypto may not be for you. Always know what you're getting into. The same volatility that creates big gains can also wipe you out. If you'd bought EOS at its peak, you'd have lost nearly everything by now. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Never use money needed for essentials. Many jump in without understanding the project. That's gambling, not investing. Do your homework, read the white paper, know the tech, and assess the competition. Security is your responsibility. Lose your keys or get hacked and your money's gone. Scams are everywhere. Be skeptical and vigilant. Emotional swings are real. FOMO and panic can lead to disaster. Have a plan and stick to it, no matter what the market does. Don't let hype or fear drive your decisions. Crypto is high risk, high reward. Respect that. Protect yourself with knowledge and discipline. If you're not ready for the risks, sit on the sidelines. The market will still be here when you are. Invest smart, not fast. I'm not against crypto, I'm against reckless investing. Volatility creates danger, but also opportunity for the prepared. When EOS drops 97%, some see failure. Others see a bargain if the project is still alive and building. Buying low and selling high is simple in theory, tough in practice. It means acting when others are fearful and selling when they're greedy. The recent EOS jump rewarded those who watched for support levels and acted on research, not emotion. Crypto isn't one size fits all. Diversifying beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum can uncover hidden gems. Investing in EOS is a bet on its tech and community, not just price. The biggest opportunity is being part of a new financial revolution. Start small, research deeply, and think long-term. Asymmetrical returns are possible, but only for the patient and disciplined. This isn't a get-rich-quick game. It's about smart risk, not blind hope. Be strategic, not impulsive. What sparked EOS's sudden surge? It could be project news, a network upgrade, or a new partnership. Positive headlines often trigger buying, but technical analysis matters too. Hitting a support level can set off a wave of trades. Sometimes it's just a few big investors, whales, moving the price in a thin market. Crypto is community-driven. Renewed optimism can spread fast on social media, fueling a feedback loop. But not every jump signals a lasting trend. Always ask, is this move backed by real fundamentals or just hype? Don't chase every rally. Look for substance. Smart investors separate signal from noise. We've covered the excitement and the risks. So what's the takeaway? If you're just starting out, remember that every investor was once a beginner. The world of crypto can seem overwhelming, but you don't have to know everything at once. Take it step by step, and don't rush your learning process. Knowledge is your best investment. Don't let hype or complexity fool you. The more you understand, the better your decisions will be. Read, watch, and ask questions. There's no such thing as a silly question when your money is on the line. Learn what blockchain is and know the difference between coins and platforms. Explore how different projects work and what problems they aim to solve. Understanding the basics will help you spot real opportunities and avoid common pitfalls. Have a plan. Decide how much you can risk, usually no more than 5% of your portfolio. Set clear goals for your investments and know your limits before you start. Planning ahead helps you stay focused and avoid emotional decisions. Start small. Even $20 or $50 is enough to learn the ropes. Small investments let you gain experience without risking too much. As you grow more confident, you can adjust your strategy. Use small investments to practice buying, securing, and managing crypto safely. Learn how wallets work and always use strong security measures. Protecting your assets is just as important as growing them. Don't let emotion drive your choices. Stick to your plan through ups and downs. Markets will rise and fall, but your discipline will keep you on track. The story of EOS's jump is just one chapter. There will be many more. Every coin has its moment, but the market is always evolving. Stay curious and keep learning. Success comes from patience, discipline, and research. The best investors are those who keep learning and adapting over time. Don't get greedy in the highs or panic in the lows. Emotional reactions can lead to costly mistakes, so always take a breath before making big decisions. Trust your process and stay grounded. Consistency and self-control are your greatest allies in the long run. Your financial future deserves careful thought, not impulse. Take your time, review your options, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Take control, be smart, and invest with your head. The choices you make today will shape your tomorrow. The digital age rewards the informed. Make sure you're one of them. Stay curious, keep learning, and let your knowledge guide you to smarter investments.